Guys, I'm back with another Father's Day card, and this one is again the same card base I use mainly, which is 5 1/4 inches by 8 1/4 inches, scored in half at 4 1/8. I'm going to do a landscape one, opening like that. So black card base. Now, on top of that, I've cut a piece of white cardstock that is 1/4 inch smaller all round. So this is cut at 3 7/8 by 5. But what we're going to do to that, I've taken, now where to go? Had to be right, I had here a minute ago. Here it is. It's a Sizzix die called Tags Scallop Combo number 2. And I've punched out 3 of the medium sized with the black cardstock and 3 of the smallest size with the white cardstock. And what we're going to do for the D's, because I'm spelling D-A-D, we're going to put them together like that. So I've done one already. So first of all, they're too tall for an equal mat area. So I just cut them down. They are roughly 2 3/4 inches. I cut them down to 2 1/2 inches. So, and then just use my corner chomper, the 1/4 inch end side. We are memory keepers, crocodile corner chomper, and using the 1/4 inch rounded chomper. So that's it, ready now. So then I glue this I'll glue the white onto the black, just using Scotch Quick Dry with pretty much the same amount of space all around. Then we're going to stamp the D using VersaFine ink. I'm just using an El Cheapo stamp set here because the letters were big enough for this. Doesn't want to. Might be running out of ink. Alright. I'm just got to be careful with this because it moves about a bit because they're clear ones. Anyway, done it. Good. And then what I did, I could use my crocodile, but I'm pretty hopeless with trying to gauge where to put that. So I'm just going to use my Boing Boing hole punch. I don't know what they're called. So this is the smallest hole setter. So I'm just going to mute me for a second. Okay, and that's punched out. And then I just took a bit of twine, thread it through, and just tie a knot, a double knot in it is all. That. Okay. So now we've got the 2 D's and now we need to do the A. So for the A, what I'm going to do with it, if I can find where I put it. Where the heck is it? Sorry guys, here they are hiding. Alright, So I'm going to stamp the A first. Now for this one, I'm not going, yeah I am, I'm going to glue that on there first, so, but I'm not going to use the twine on this one, I'm going to use a brad. Okay, roughly. Alright, that's on there. So now I need to punch a hole in that one. So, need a fairly big hole too. So I might get the next size up in the boing boings, which is over here. Oh, I haven't cleaned this out from the last one. Last few. Alright, so just, yep, muted you again. Alright, just going to get a, actually no I'm not. What I'm going to do first is get my card layer, get my D's. Now I think we need to set them about 1/8 of an inch from the edge, and I'm going to try and centre them vertically. So what I want to do is get a pencil and, well, that didn't go all the way through. Okay, excuse me while I attempt another one. That's better. Right, so I'll position that there where it's going to sit. Put a pencil mark right in the centre there, and then we can punch a little hole. Again, I shall mute you. Now, grab the brad, place it in the hole there, and this one's big enough to cover the hole, and then stick it through that hole there in the card layer, and then there we go, secure it. Alright, before I do that, what I should have done, okay, that's fine, I can work with that. What I'll do now, grab the D's again, alright, I'm going to move this around, and what I want to do now is stamp with some Ranger Archival ink in vermilion. I'm going to stamp I Heart You. This stamp is from a set that I've got no idea where it came from. I'll have a look in a minute. So I want this hidden. So hopefully when that goes over it, it covers it. Okay, and it does. So what we can do now, while that's drying, just going to get these strips. These are red cardstock that I've cut at 5 inches by just over the 1/4 inch mark, just enough so that I can apply some 1/4 inch tape to it without it having to trim it back, so it covers it quite nicely. Alright, that's ready. These should be dry, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that back down. I'm going to position this one where it goes. Try and line them up as best I can. And then this one, I'm going to put some wet glue underneath it, and we're going to glue it down and then glue the other D down. And this one, going to have the card sitting like that so that they know that that could be swiveled round to reveal what's underneath. I thought we'd do it where the eye is. Okay, so then I just eyed this, guessed where it should go, like about 1/8 of an inch down from the edge. Alright, so that's the front of the card. So then what I'm going to do, because of that brad prong there, I decided that I would use dimensional foam tape. So now for the inside sentiment, I thought I would, okay, what I'm going to do is stamp Happy Father's Day in the Onyx Black VersaFine ink. Try and get this straight. So Happy Father's Day and Daddy. Now, that stamp set was from Simon Says Stamps Father's Day. Both of those stamps were. And the I Heart You, while that dries, is from an unknown set. I'm assuming they're either paper craft. I don't think they're paper craft. They might be Kaiser craft, but I'm not quite sure. But it's a birthday one. Old as that one. One of my first sets. Alright, so now that that's dry, I'll put some tape on the back and adhere it down to the inside. Now to bring the hearts on the inside, I just punched out 4 hearts from the itty bitty heart punch, Stampin' Up punch, in the same red as the card topper strips there. So I'm just going to glue those on with some wet glue in each of the corners. So all that's left to do now is to attach the top layer to the front of the card. And there it is, done. So, Dad, I heart you. Okay, so that's how it's going to sit. And then, Happy Father's Day, Daddy. Alright, another one done. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back.